You know, it's funny. We spend our whole lives surrounded by people, family, friends, neighbors, coworkers. But somehow, as the years go by, the house gets a little quieter. The phone rings a little less, and the days, they can feel longer than ever. Have you ever sat by the window, watching the world go by, and thought to yourself, is this it? Is this all that's left for me? If you have, you're not alone. Not by a long shot. Feeling lonely after 65 is more common than anyone likes to admit. And the truth is, it's not just about missing people, it's about missing connection, feeling part of something bigger than your four walls. But here's the good news: loneliness isn't permanent. Just like you've faced challenges in life and found your way through, this too can be changed. In today's video, we're going to talk heart to heart about 5 simple but powerful ways to break free from that loneliness and feel connected again to others, to life, and to yourself. Before we dive into the first tip, I want you to make me a promise. Promise me you won't just watch the beginning of this video and leave it hanging halfway. You've made it this far in life because you've learned how to stick things through, and today is no different. Your heart, your mind, your spirit, they deserve your full attention. Every suggestion I'm about to share builds on the last, like pieces of a puzzle. So settle in, my friend. Stay with me till the very end. You owe yourself that much. Now, let's begin with the first thing that can lift that heavy feeling of loneliness off your shoulders. It's as simple as reaching out to someone, even if it's just a neighbor or an old friend you haven't spoken to in a while. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to break the silence. A phone call, a letter, a cheerful message. It doesn't have to be fancy, just genuine. And the best part? That one small step can make two people's day brighter. Yours and theirs. But let me pause right here for just a second, because this is important. If you truly believe that God gives us the strength to care for the body and soul He blessed us with, and you believe in the power of helping others, then go ahead. Hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. When you do, you're not just supporting this channel, you're spreading hope and health to countless others who might be feeling weak, lonely, or unsure where to start. Your simple click could be the reason someone else finds the strength to take control of their life today. Now, isn't that a beautiful way to make a difference? And don't just watch a piece of this video and leave, my friend. Your heart, your happiness, your future, they all deserve your full attention. Every single habit I'm sharing today is like a stepping stone, and the real magic only happens when you stay for the whole journey. So settle in, stay with me right to the end, and let's walk this path toward a brighter, more connected life together. Now that we've talked about the first step toward lifting loneliness, let's move on to the next one, which is just as meaningful and can change how you feel about your days. Now that we've started to ease that feeling of loneliness by simply reaching out, let's talk about another way to gently invite connection back into your life. And that's by finding a new routine that involves other people. You see, loneliness loves empty space. When your days are wide open and unplanned, that's when the mind starts wandering into the quiet corners. But the moment you commit to even one small, regular activity outside your home, whether it's a weekly coffee with a neighbor, joining a local club, or even a simple morning walk around the block, that lonely feeling starts losing its grip on you. And don't let your mind tell you it's too late or you're too old. That's just the voice of habit talking, not truth. You'd be surprised how many people at 65, 70, 80, and beyond find some of the closest friendships of their lives in places like community centers, walking groups, or hobby clubs. When you step outside your door and place yourself in a space where people gather, connection almost happens naturally, like rain falling on dry soil. Another powerful habit to help wash away that lonely feeling is using your skills and life experience to help others. You, my friend, have more wisdom than you realize. Whether you've worked as a teacher, a parent, a neighbor, a volunteer, or simply someone who's lived through decades of life's ups and downs, you have something valuable to offer. When you start giving back, even in small ways, like tutoring a child, sharing a meal with someone, or volunteering at a shelter, your heart starts to fill in ways no medicine ever could. Helping others isn't just about fixing their problems. It's about reminding yourself that you still have purpose, you still matter, and you still belong. And often, when you lift someone else out of their loneliness, you lift yourself right along with them. Now, if you're thinking, but I don't know where to start, just start small. The world is full of opportunities if you keep your heart open. A friendly hello to a neighbor, offering your time at your local church or community center, or even joining an online group where people your age connect and share stories. It all counts, and every single step forward helps. You know, when the heart feels lonely, what it's really craving isn't always people. It's purpose. The moment you step into action, even the smallest action, you start feeling connected again, not just to people, but to life itself. Now, we've talked about the importance of reaching out and the power of routines, community, and service. But there's still another important piece to this puzzle, something that's simple, free, and available to you at any moment, no matter where you are. So let's talk about that next. And here's something truly beautiful. One of the most powerful ways to ease loneliness doesn't require anyone else at all. It's about connecting deeply with yourself. Often, the world tells us that we need other people to feel complete, but the real foundation of lasting happiness starts from within. When you begin to nurture your own spirit through simple, calming practices like prayer, quiet reflection, journaling, or even just sitting outside and listening to the birds sing, you'll find that the ache of loneliness begins to soften. You see, when we slow down and learn to enjoy our own company, the world around us starts to feel less empty and more like a companion. And the beautiful thing about this kind of inner peace is that it naturally attracts people too. When you are content within, you radiate warmth and ease, and others are drawn to that like moths to a light. So never underestimate the quiet power of spending time in self-reflection, gratitude, or simply breathing deeply and allowing yourself to be fully present. And finally, my friend, the last thing I want to remind you of is this. Stay curious about life. No matter your age, no matter your past, the world is still full of new things to see, new skills to learn, and new people to meet. Curiosity is like a spark that keeps the heart young. Whether it's learning to paint, picking up a new language, trying out new recipes, or even just exploring a new walking path in your neighborhood. Every new experience stretches your world a little wider and invites new connections along the way. Loneliness can often make the world feel small, but curiosity makes it big again. So follow that spark wherever it leads you, and you'll find that life has more surprises left for you than you might expect. So there you have it, my dear friend. Feeling lonely after 65 is something many of us quietly wrestle with, but it doesn't have to be the whole story. Reaching out, finding new routines, helping others, connecting within, and staying curious. These aren't just habits, they're lifelines. Little by little, day by day, these choices will start to fill your life with more warmth, purpose, and connection than you thought possible. And before you go, I want you to remember this. Your story is still unfolding. You are not done. There are people out there who need your kindness, your wisdom, and your smile. So keep your heart open and let life surprise you. If this video touched your heart today, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. You never know, your small click might help this message reach someone else who's feeling lonely and searching for hope. Let's create a little more light in the world together. Here's to living your fullest, happiest, and most connected life at any age.